Hey everybody. Um, I was fooling around on the computer yesterday, and when I was doing so, my beautiful wife had an idea. So she said, "Why don't you turn this into something that is a bit of fun for everybody while they're hopefully at home?" I'm going to get into a little bit of two things here. A little bit of fun, and I'm going to throw in my thought of the day as well. So I'm just going to combine everything into one. So as you can see behind me, I'm not at home, or so it would seem. Um, the great thing about what we have here is I can change it. My background is of Australia. So, what I am proposing, and you don't have to do it in video, obviously, if you don't have the capabilities, um, is I was putting together a bucket list, I guess, for where we would like to go when we travel. So I was going to put together five, but unfortunately I couldn't narrow it down to five. So I'm going to go through 10 of the places that I would most like to visit. And so I thought I would put the pictures of those places up behind me. The first one here, the first picture, and this picture here, as well as this picture here, is of Australia. And that is definitely one of the places that I would like to visit at some point in time. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that my beautiful wife does, because there's too many big spiders around this area for her. But we'll see what we have to do, what we can do to compromise. The next place on my list is, you can recognize that, this is Brazil. I think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that looking over Brazil. It's just gorgeous. And then next on my list is, where am I here? I'm sure you can tell by the buildings that we have in behind here. This is China. And of course, if you're going to China, we want to take a look at the Great Wall. And then next on my list would be France. We've got some amazing, amazing architect and buildings in France that I would just absolutely love to go view. It's probably first or second on it, more likely second, just for climate reasons. There's one place I'd like to go ahead of France. But look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then the place I would like to go, number one on my bucket list, is this tropical heaven on earth. Anybody guess where we are here? Hawaii. I cannot wait to go to Hawaii. It's definitely one of the things that Melanie and I both agree on, and we are going to do at some point in the future. Not the near future, because of everything that's going on. We are dealing with the coronavirus right now, and that kind of leads me into my thought of the day. As most of you know, I'm in real estate, and we have been deemed an essential service. Now, I wish that the governing bodies had kind of put in place something a little bit different than they did. In that, I mean this: those people that were in the middle of a transaction got to finish that up. If they've sold and they need to buy something, they get to do that. But any new business is not allowed. The reason I'm saying this is, as most of you know, we have 3 people well over the age of 70 in our home. The last thing I want to be doing is going out, meeting people I don't know, going into people's houses that I don't know, how they've been taking care of things within their home or not. Even with instruction, as we are seeing all over the news, we're being instructed to do certain things and people just don't follow instruction. And that would be my concern and my worry, is going into people's homes that aren't taking this as serious or don't have to worry about anybody elderly, and they're just out and about doing their thing willy-nilly and really not taking it too serious. Well, the last thing I want to do is infect anybody, and especially those people that are in my home, and somebody end up dying. So just do your part. Everybody's going to be hurting from this. Everybody's going to have a struggle once we get through this. We will get through this. It's going to be very difficult. And some people are going to be hurt more than others. There's no doubt about it. But there's a lot of help out there for people. Just look for it. One way or another, somebody will be there to help you. You may not be in the same position at the end of this as that you were going into this, but you will get through it. So please just listen to what the health organizations worldwide are telling us to do. Please think of others. You may infect somebody that is in touch with people on a regular basis that are older. I just saw a stat this morning that 90% of the deaths from this virus are in people 60 years of age and older. So you may infect somebody that is around people that are older and ultimately end up affecting their quality of life. So just, that's my thought of the day. I try not to keep it negative. I try to be more positive about it. I guess the positive thing is you're getting time to relax, de-stress, which I've been taking on. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Just looking at and looking at what's going to be ahead once we get through this. So the next place on our list is India. I am intrigued with this country. It is beautiful to me. There's so much that goes on in this country. And then we've got where some of my family is from, Italy. Look at that. I mean, seriously, like, think of it. Look at what this place has to offer. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And the structures, the buildings that are there. I just can't imagine what this is. And then we have New Zealand. This place has always intrigued me. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know anybody that's been there. I've never spoken to anybody, but I just love the landscape and the way that looks. And then Scotland, that's a little blurry there. Let's see if that's a little bit better. The castles that are around there. And then, which we have to go here. Look at that. And right on the water. Wouldn't that be somewhere that you just love to go and take a look at? And then last on my list, we have where my family's from. Great Britain, the UK, United Kingdom. Like, I just can't imagine what it would be like to go there. You couldn't be there long enough. Just one visit to get it all in. But look at that. Isn't that stunning? So anyways, that's just a little bit of what we've been doing here while we're at home, trying to lessen the spread of this horrible virus that is affecting everybody globally, and thought we turned it into a little bit of fun. So what I'm asking of you is, underneath on the comments, put in your top 5 or your top 10 places that you think you'd like to visit while you are here on Earth. Anyways, take care, everybody. We're going to get through this. Have some fun. Let me know what places you'd like to visit, where you'd like to go, and I'll be throwing out a couple more of these videos just to pass the time. So anyways, take care, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy.